Today.
At LeBatard Show is how you reach us on Twitter. You can also vote for the polls there. There are a lot of them today, but it is now time for Stugotz's weekend observations.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Weekend observations brought to you by Vivid Seats. Download the Vivid Seats app and enter promo code ESPN25 at checkout to get 10% off your next order. Don't buy just any seat. Get a Vivid seat. Dan, 283 yards, 2 touchdowns, a big home W. Dan, Eli Manning is back. New England Patriots, do it without the videotapes. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, I'd advise against looking at Aaron in the eyes. Give it a few weeks. Nothing cures a struggling offense like the Bengals. You couldn't pay me enough money to try and tackle Chris Carson. One of my favorite phrases from King James's Bible, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Ryan Fitzpatrick leads the Dolphins in rushing.
That was amazing. He's 37 years old. He does. He lead not for a game, not for game,
Season.
For the season.
Eagles -6.5. Never a doubt. Logan Thomas is a tight end. Sometimes I wonder if NFL referee Jerome Boger is the same guy who played the villain in the movie Candyland.
That is an old reference right there.
Is it blow or blow? Either way, there's no debating the Lions. They blow. Lakers.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they blow. I thought that was the joke.
Do it again.
All right.
Is it blow or blow? Either way, there's no debating the Lions blow.
I thought you were going to go blow that time. I thought that time you were going to get it wrong again.
Try it again?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Lakers, Bucks, Larry, collision course. Mike Evans, injured 2 weeks ago. Chris Godwin, injured yesterday. Dan, you know what the Buccaneers receivers are doing?
Resembling a MASH unit.
They are dropping like flies.
I knew it was one of them. I'm sorry. I got it wrong.
No, you're good. Don't be sorry.
Not as sharp as I need to be.
Sorry to the Bucks, who, despite their best efforts to lose, still won. Even within a single victory, Jameis Winston has a magical way of still providing Bucks fans with 1,000 tiny little losses. Funny how Anthony Davis is healthy all of a sudden. To those of you who said that thing, I told you not to. To those of you thinking about saying that thing, don't. Titans, 2 losses from the promised land. Tennessee Titans, 8-8 is like a drug. You don't just quit 8-8.
You know what's funny? I don't think they've actually been 8-8 very often. I just think we think of them as always 8-8. I think they're usually either 7-9 or 9-7.
But 8-8 will always draw you back, man. President's Cup in prime time, better than sex. Of course, at this stage of my life, the President's Cup in prime time is sex. Lamar Jackson is younger than Joe Burrow. Sometimes it feels like the Falcons can win the Super Bowl. Todd Gurley has become the biggest mystery in sports. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchens. I'm sure underneath all that surgery, there was a big smile on the face of Jerry Jones. Bengals coach Zach Taylor said his wide receivers got bullied by the Patriots. Zach, that's because they knew exactly what was coming. Duh. Bruins, Blues, rematch, Lord Stanley, collision course. The Vikings are in a playoff battle, but the cool breeze in Carson, California just gave Mike Zimmer's face a much-needed bye.
He did. He did. His winter-resistant face has been taking a battering. But he did. He needed some of that good California air on his face.
Despite losing, the 49ers clinched the playoff spot. You know what that means, Dan?
No.
They backed in. The 49ers made the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. You know what that means, Dan?
No.
They ended a playoff drought.
Okay.
Eli called a win against the Dolphins special.
Oh, come on.
He's so cute.
Come on. Come on, Eli. Eli, knock it off.
Special. It was.
He's back to 500 again.
Hall of Fame game again. I mean, if he gets another start this week. One game for the Hall of Fame. The Red Rifle has an odd way of consistently hitting its unintended target. People are shocked that drunk people with painted faces who watch lousy football from something called the Black Hole booed and threw stuff on the field. Frank Vogel warned the Lakers against stagnation, the rare science lesson after winning 22 of 25 games. Frank's just bored. Hey, he's got to say something, right?
Stagnation. You have Anthony Davis and LeBron James. That team doesn't need a coach. It doesn't.
You're right. I'm with you. You know what the B in Baker stands for, Dan? Bust. Another week of controversy ends with another happy ending for Bob Kraft. Chewy Chips Ahoy combined with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Heaven. A cookie combination Art Briles will never get to taste. You know why, Dan? Because he lives in hell. Dan, those are the weekend.
I didn't know why. It was a big surprise at the end. I had no idea.
Observations.
Keep it locked to the Dan LeBatard Show on ESPN Radio.